Hello everyone, welcome along to John's vlog. Hard to believe it's Friday again. The weekends just seem to be coming thick and fast. As we know, Christmas is just around the corner. But welcome anyway to tonight's edition. Gonna start off, with it's a little observation, and then maybe a little shout out, and then some some recollections, just off the top of my head, as usual. But my observation of the day is, and I should be doing this probably all the time, but as people in Northern Ireland know, there was a transport strike today in Belfast and in Northern Ireland. And kids couldn't get to school, and people couldn't get to work, and TransLink. I don't know who their governing body are, but they sort of put out like this tweet. Now you would think that on a day like today, whenever there are no buses, that people who really need to get from A to B would be using taxis, or driving their cars, and then the easiest way with additional traffic then, because there are no buses, would be for the cars or the taxis to use the bus lanes. But no, TransLink, the bus company, they put up a statement, or whoever it is that's their hierarchy are, and said that you should not you should not use the bus lanes unless you are a cyclist, or unless you're on a bus on a day when there are no buses. As they say, only in Belfast, only in Northern Ireland. It's just so typical of this place. But a very special shout out tonight to a very, very, very dear, fierce friend of my daughter's, and a lovely friend of mine too, Miss Louise Patricia Crane, who has released a new song. She's a beautiful person in looks, inside and out, and she's a great musician and a fantastic artist. And I'm gonna leave a wee link in the sort of description for this for this vlog, so that you can go and vote for Louise, because she has released a song on a progressive rock website that can get her, quite a bit of her recognition if she reaches the top, and she's there, she's and by rights, because the song is brilliant, and she's a fantastic musician, singer, and if you see her, then you'll realize why. What I mean about the beautiful side of things as well. So the song is actually called "Ladies of the Road," which is quite poignant to myself, and I know that this has got nothing to do with Louise's subject for the song, but "Ladies of the Road." As soon as I saw the title, I went, well, okay, ladies of the road. I live behind my ladies in just off the Ravenhill Road. And that's the way I'm thinking about it. So she's ahead of her time. But whenever, as I say, whenever I finish this, please go on to the link and vote for Louise, and get her up there, because she deserves to be there, by rights anyway. So while we're on music, I was actually asked, because over the last couple of weeks I've been saying to people, send me messages and I'll try to answer questions, and that you're posing, that maybe I haven't touched on previous vlogs, sort of thing. So one person just just turned around and asked me straight, Andrew, yeah, well, it was Andrew, and said, when did you become a singer? Like, one, that's actually a very good question. Because everybody's sort of is under the impression that you sort of get born into it. You know, you develop it. You're a singer as a child, you know, and then a singer as an adolescent, and then you just go on to do it. But I didn't. I never sang. You know, I never sang a note in any shape nor form until I was like 17 years of age, 18 maybe, and there's a reason for that, and that's because I didn't sing because I didn't know that I could, you know, and it's just as simple as that. But that's not to say that I was not part of wanting to be involved in music. So this is actually how it began. So I don't think I've actually revealed this to anyone, you know, ever. And it's everything's gone now. So there can be no kind of comeback. I don't think so anyway. But my brother went to Knockbreda High School. I went to Annandale, but my brother came to my school. I went to his school, just for the day, you know, just to mingle with friends, because I had more friends in Knockbreda than I actually our old friends in Knockbreda. I had plenty of friends in my school in Annandale, but all my old friends, you know, from where I lived, most of them went to Knockbreda. So there was this day that my brother and I were together, and he said that the music room had been left unlocked, and I was going, well, that's great. What? He says, come on and we'll go and steal something, you know. And I'm going, what do I want to steal? So I didn't know. I was thinking of violins and all this sort of thing. So we went up this corridor to the left, and then there was like a classroom. Everybody at this stage, by the way, was in watching a performance of the Pirates of Penzance in the in the assembly hall. So the school was completely empty. There wasn't even anybody, you know, any teachers or anything in any of the classrooms, because they were all up watching the play. So it was fair game. We went into the music room, myself and Robert, and I looked. I went, whoa! There's a look at that, and he said, what? I says that's it, and it was a guitar, not just an ordinary guitar. It was like a Rickenbacker guitar, you know. And I said to Robert, you know, what about that, you know? And he went, yeah, let's do it, you know. So we grabbed the Rickenbacker guitar, and we just ran. We didn't even need to run or anything, but we ran through all these side streets, you know, just in case anybody saw us. And there was nobody, you know. Probably nobody even noticed that the thing was missing. A Rickenbacker guitar, you know. There were like about 50 other guitars in the in the store. So we got home anyway, and Robert said, "What are we going to do with this?" And I said, "Right, I think the best thing we can do with it is if you bring it to Smithfield Market, to the second hand store." And he went, "They've loads of guitars in there."